Hey guys, this is my 15th wedding anniversary, and for this anniversary, I decided to do a series on 12 things nobody told me about marriage. Generally, I used to believe that I got into marriage well prepared or with a lot of knowledge about marriage, but after 15 years, my dear, I want to talk to you about 12 things that I think that nobody told me about marriage. And number one, marriage doesn't make you happy. If you're an unhappy person, even after you get married, you'll still be an unhappy married person because your happiness is supposed to come from yourself. It's supposed to come from within. You're supposed to know how to be happy with yourself before getting into marriage, because if not, you will carry that same atmosphere and that same attitude into marriage. And so you'll be into the marriage, yet you'll never be happy. You'll never be satisfied because you've never learned how to be happy with yourself. No spouse can make you happy. No marriage can make you happy. I think that it's too much responsibility to base your happiness on an individual, because each and every one of us are struggling to be happy with ourselves. So if you come into a marriage hoping that, oh, it is the guy, it is the man, it is the lady that is going to make me happy, you will surely be disappointed. Number two, there is no perfect marriage. No marriage is perfect, my dear. There is nothing like a perfect marriage. That is something nobody told me about marriage. I used to have this impression that, oh, if you have all in place, you're going to have a perfect marriage. You can have a marriage with no issues. Yeah, they are good marriages. They are happy marriages. They are great marriages. I am one of those people who believe that marriage is a beautiful thing. Trust me. But each marriage have their own challenges. Each marriage have their own struggles. And it is up to you, the couple, how you guys do to handle the challenges. If you guys make efforts, intentional efforts as a couple to work on your challenges, it's going to turn out well for you guys. But if you get into a marriage having it in mind that, oh, everything is going to be all smooth, there's going to be no hitch, there's going to be no challenges, my dear, you will just wake up frustrated. Number three, love is never enough. Have you heard some young people say things like, oh, I'm in love with a guy, we love each other, and that's all what matters? It doesn't work like that, oh my dear. Marriage has a lot that is needed, not just love. Need a good dose of patience. You need a good dose of forgiveness. You need a good dose of perseverance. You need a good dose of a lot of things. If you get into a marriage knowing that, oh, all what matters is love, and his attitude is every other thing doesn't matter as long as you're in love with each other, you will just end up disappointed. And number four, love doesn't come every day. I used to be that young girl who believes that, oh, when you meet a guy and you guys get married, you feel those butterflies in your tummy every day. Ha, that's not true. Love doesn't come every day. There are some days that it feels like, how did I even get here? Like, who is this guy again? Because love doesn't depend on feelings or on emotions. An intentional act. It is an intentional act. So if you come into marriage thinking that, oh, you feel all you just feel the warm affections all the time, that's not true. Love doesn't come every day. That is why you have to be very sure of the person you're getting married to. You have to be sure and very convinced that this is exactly who I want. So that when those days come when the person annoys you, oh yes, it's going to annoy you and annoy you really bad. So that when times come when that person annoys you and you feel like, oh, am I really sure that this is the person? You have the right answer. You'll be able to tell yourself that, oh no, I'm very sure. I'm very certain this is the right person for me because I knew it and I heard God and I was sure before I got into it. See you on the next one.